The time has come. That's right, Monster Jam fans. You saw Double Down Showdown, but now it's time for the official World Finals. So, not much different with the track. You're probably wondering what the heck this is on the track. Well, it's this. I needed more sand for freestyle and decided to try something new. So we'll see how that works out, but that's not important right now. So, yeah. Not much different with racing. It's the same thing, except they just fixed the ramps. This will be our first race. What better way to start off the World Finals than the classic matchup of Gravedigger and Bigfoot? So, if you weren't with us last time, it was the Double Down Showdown. Raising Cane took the win over Sheriff in the final race. So, Beanos will be in Raising Cane for the official lineup. Here's all the trucks. I don't even know why I'm showing you this. Enough talk. Let's go. Alright, here we go. Racing round 1. Gravedigger versus Bigfoot. Here we go. Oh, Bigfoot trips over and down goes Gravedigger. And Bigfoot flips it over right onto the mini trucks. Yeah, and there will be mini racing later today. But what an upset for Bigfoot. Gravedigger will move on to the next round. Alright, next up, we got the Destroyer taking on Mindblower. Destroyer, driven by a Gravedigger, Science Series veteran. He's been with me since the very beginning, went away for a while, and then came back. And now here he is again in the Destroyer, going up against me and the Mindblower. The truck I've been in on MTA, Monster Truck Attitude. And I haven't had that much luck this month. Though I was kicking butt last month, and yet I didn't get a single win. But I did pretty well, though. I'm hoping I get a win this Thursday. Or on that special event. Well, what was the name of it again? I don't know. Link in the description for the channel, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, Mindblower, Destroyer, here we go! Oh, Mindblower goes over, and there goes Destroyer! Oh, wow! I don't know what is going on with the Trek flow lane. They're tripping over something. I thought I had it figured out, but I guess not. Alright, so. Mindblower will not get the win. The Destroyer, who flew right over the triple with no problem whatsoever. And he will move on to round 2. Okay, next up, Battle of the Heavy Metal Trucks. Got Son of a Digger taking on El Toro Loco. And here we go. Down the ramps I go and over the triple, and it'll be El Toro Loco. I fixed the Trek flow lane, and I changed one of the tracks, which was kind of throwing them off a little, I think it was. Anyways, El Toro Loco moving on. Tough break for Son of a Digger. That's Monster Jam Dallas. You know, the unstoppable. But, I guess we'll bring him back as a fast loser. Okay, next up is Blue Thunder taking on the Double Down Showdown champion, Raising Cane. You got Ford taking on Dodge. The only thing they got in common here is they're both big and blue. Let's go. Over the triple to go, and it's going to be Raising Cane. He landed right on the down ramp, and Blue Thunder goes over, and Raising Cane is moving on to round 2. Wow. Will Raising Cane double down? Well, we'll find out later. Alright, it's time for Gears and Galaxies. We got Mohawk Warrior Gears taking on 2-time champion Dragon. Only it was the Ice Dragon and then the regular Dragon, but now it's the Galaxy Dragon. Let's go! Over the triple to go and into the wall. And your winner is Dragon Galaxy. Alright. Okay, my favorite Gravedigger taking on my favorite Max D. Gravedigger and Max D. Another classic matchup. Here we go. Over the triple, and it'll be Max D getting the win over Gravedigger. Wow. The Trek flow lane is now the blessed lane. And I need to fix the wall. Okay, next up. The very first Science Series champion taking on the fastest truck in 2015. The Patriot versus Monster Mutt. And he's going to be even faster with that front engine chassis. He's looking to repeat history and get a World Finals win. If I remember right, he won World Finals Freestyle in 2015. And Patriot won Double Down Showdown in 2019. Why did I have him in the Double Down Showdown? Because I'm an idiot. Anyways, Patriot, Monster Mutt, here we go. Oh, the triples, and oh man, what a hit. They both bounce off the wall. And your winner is Monster Mutt. Alright, next up, we got Hotweiler the Werewolf taking on Gravedigger Chrome. This might be a challenge for the werewolf because that body is all silver. But let's see if he can overcome it. Because he's also got the full moon there. Here we go. Over the triple. Oh, and Gravedigger will get the win. He dug that werewolf's grave. Gravedigger moving on. This will be good for Team Gravedigger. Well, except for Son of a Digger. And speaking of Team Gravedigger, here comes Gravedigger the Legend taking on Avenger Fire. Here we go. Ford and Chevy. Here we go. Over the triples and over they go. And it's going to be Avenger Fire getting the win. Which, by the way, when I did hit qualifying the other day, Avenger was the fastest. So, yeah, we'll see if he can repeat himself here. Anyways. Okay, for those that didn't see my community post, Nuclear0085 requested to be in Snakebite instead of Black Pearl. So here he is. Black Pearl will have another chance sometime in the near future. As Snakebite goes up against Quad Chaos, making his debut in the World Finals. He earned his spot by getting that one racing win, even though I was going to include him anyways just for being cool. Anyways, Snakebite, Quad Chaos, here we go! Oh. You know, let's try that again. The pole messed him up. That's not fair. Alright, let's try that again. What happened was, as the pole got caught on the body and kind of tripped him up, and that's kind of unfair. So let's try it again. There we go. And he will get the win over Snakebite. Alright. That rhymed. Alright, Quad Chaos, moving on. Alright, next up, this is kind of a callback to the TNT Unfinished Business. So we got TNT Motorsports Unfinished Business taking on Carolina Crusher. Both trucks have never been in the World Finals before. Or maybe Carolina Crusher hasn't, I'm just not remembering. But TNT is new to it. And here we go. Over the triples, and it will be Carolina Crusher getting the win over TNT. Alright, what a race. Didn't even flip over. That was awesome. We're off to a good start. What do you think? Alright, here's my childhood in a nutshell. Buzz Lightyear versus Gravedigger. Yep, two things I grew up with. My two childhood heroes right here. Gravedigger and Buzz Lightyear. Here we go. Hyperfuel Gravedigger taking on Buzz Lightyear. Let's go! Over the triples, and it will be Gravedigger. Buzz Lightyear flips over and tries to go in the reverse, but Gravedigger gets in his way, and he will move on to round 2. Looking good for Team Digger, even though they lost Son of a Digger and Gravedigger the Legend. But it was a sacrifice that they were willing to make. Alright, next up we got the Outlaw taking on Bounty Hunter. This is Outlaw's very first time series, so he's got a lot of pressure on him. Because this is the friggin' World Finals. That's a crazy way to start it. So, here we go. Outlaw, Bounty Hunter, let's go! Over the triple to go, and oh! And Outlaw is out of the game. Bounty Hunter takes him down. I guess he found his bounty. Alright. Anyways, move. And it's nice weather we're having. No, really, it is. Some of you may not like this, but I like it. Feels like my birth state right now, Washington. Not too hot out. And it's gonna get humid on Monday, from what I've heard. So I'm just enjoying this while I still can. Alright, next up for racing, we got Hurricane Force, who earned a spot in long jumping in previous time series. Same one as Quad Chaos. Taking on the Batman, who also got a win in the other science series. I forgot which one. No, well, it's not important right now. What's funny about all this one is Batman won freestyle, and then the next day I went and saw the Batman. And I loved it. Anyways, Hurricane Force, Batman, here we go. Over the triples they go, and it's going to be Hurricane Force taking out Batman. Alright, what a race. Alright, next race we got Earthshaker taking on Bulldozer. This is Bulldozer's very first World Finals. So let's see what he can do here as he goes up against Earthshaker. Here we go. Down the ramp, over the triple, and what a save by Bulldozer. And he will get the win over Earthshaker. Moving on to round 2. What a race. Alright, next up, we got the other Snakebite, the 1991 version, taking on Lumberjack, who's also made his World Finals debut. Let's see what he can do here. Will he defeat Snakebite and face Bulldozer in the second round? We're about to find out. Here we go. Down the ramp and over the triples and Lumberjack. Wow. And both Snakebites have been taken out. Tough break for Team Snakebite. But Lumberjack will move on to round 2. Alright, next up is the Shark versus the Dragon. Megalodon Fire taking on Bakugan Dragonoid. I changed it to Megalodon Fire because of the mini Megalodon Fire that you will see in mini racing. I had to include that because of how cool it was. So here we go. Megalodon Fire, Bakugan Dragonoid. Here we go. Over the triple they go, and there goes friggin' Megalodon crashing into the triple stack. And there are noises over there. And Dragonoid will move on. Not sure what happened with Megalodon there. He's eager to do freestyle, I guess. Alright, both trucks have never been in the World Finals before. Monster Vet taking on Rap Attack. Rap Attack, who won freestyle in the Flashback Showdown. Monster Vet got a spot just for being cool and new. I know that Official Tree Rat is excited to be in this. So here we go. Rap Attack, Monster Vet. Here we go. Over the triple stacks they go, and it will be Monster Vet. What a race. As he stands it up on 2 wheels. Down goes Rap Attack. He's been eliminated. Monster Vet is moving on to round 2. Alright. One more race to go. Alright, final race of round 1. Kraken versus Zombie. Skeleton Zombie. Very cool. And we got the Kraken. I hope they do the blue one next year from Spin Master. You know what I mean. Anyways, over the triples, and Zombie just nosedive and land back on all 4, and he will get the win. Wow. Alright. Zombie moving on. Alright, final race before we close out round 1, part 1. This is a fast loser race. So we got Son of a Digger taking on Outlaw. Here we go. Down they go and over the triple stack, and it will be Outlaw.